Now, marriage is for adults. If you're not an adult,
don't think about it.
Yes, take time to grow up. Now, what do I mean? What I mean is that before you enter into a marriage, you need to understand what you are getting yourself into. It's not about the fun. It's about making a life with someone else for the rest of your life. And then you are going to bring some little people into this world. If you are not ready to be a parent, if you're not ready for the commitment of walking with someone else who is not going to be like you, do not even think about getting into marriage. Marriage is one of the relationships that actually can break or make you. If your marriage is not working, you're not going to be able to function at work, function with friends, function anywhere. People even lose their lives because of being impacted by a marriage. So I think that is clear.
That's very clear. And
that
I'm actually asking myself a lot of questions.
Yeah, you need to really think. It's not just about how I feel or what we do and we have fun together. Marriage is about living every day. The day after you say, I do, life begins. My mother used to tell us, we are 4 girls in my family, and she used to say that mtu anaolewango siku moja. And I never used to understand. Your wedding day, it's a day, and then you start life. And you have been planning for this wedding for a year. Have you been planning for the marriage? You see, so what do you need to know about marriage? Number one, you need to know it is not about love the way we know love. It is about commitment. That is why in societies where arranged marriages are the norm, those marriages last for a lifetime. Why? Because I am committed to the person I married. I love the person I married. In our Western way of thinking, and we are changing now, we love and then we marry. So what happens when the love goes away? Your commitment is going to be shaken. So it's important for us to ask that personal question. Why do I want to get married? And do I know what it means to be married? So we are talking about that I am going to live my life and he is going to live their life. And together we will come and create a life. So it's about a journey. It's not an event, and it is not something that you're going to say that I'm just going to do it, it's fun, and we will hack it. You need to really think about where you're going. So in preparation for marriage, you've got to first of all do some questions, committing kadogo with yourself, and you ask those questions. I remember I was, well, every one of us, when we get to be 14, going forward, we start longing for the relationship with the opposite sex. We start longing for intimacy, let me put it that way. And then we start looking and we are aware. We are aware of our feelings. We are aware of people of the opposite sex. We start to feel attracted to someone else. If you are in a home where you're not happy as a girl, you start looking for love. If daddy is not connected with you, even if mommy is very, critical or very confining you, protecting you too much, if you are not allowed to express these emotions that you have within you, you will start looking for somebody to connect with. And that is what we see. A lot of people don't understand. When we have girls who are getting pregnant at their teens, it's not because these girls are bad. It's not because they chose to. They were looking for connection. They were looking, because at that age, at the age of teenage, going forward, we are constantly looking to connect. It's that, we call it the intimacy versus isolation kind of crisis. So you are looking. Even people who say they never want to get married, they still look for connection. So they are going to have a boyfriend for life. or a girlfriend for life, lakini
but don't want
commitment ya
to
marriage.
commit.
Not even, I think we need to say they don't want the written thing that I'm married to someone. So they don't want that confinement because of issues only known to them. But every one of us, pro-marriage or not, we want to connect. And even when we think about same-sex kind of relationships, it's the same thing. We are looking for somebody we can deeply connect with. Somebody who hears me and feels me. So understand that. That's what you are looking for when you're looking for a marriage. But marriage is not just about that. These are not perfect people. These are people who have gone through some stuff, and you are looking for them to fill in some gaps in your life. So figure out, do you have gaps in your life?